Hello everybody, it's Saturday morning, so welcome to Self Perspective, our weekly video blog with information and insight to help you manage your careers. You know, we face a myriad of challenges in healthcare. CMS is really squeezing us as they try to figure out how to make the Medicare Trust Fund last a lot longer. So they're going to keep cutting our reimbursements. And this is particularly problematic for rural and community hospitals. A lot of my colleagues in that sector of the business, they are feeling really under siege. And they are the backbone of healthcare delivery in America. And although they have a lot of problems, there is one issue they can solve, and it doesn't take much money. Employee, customer, and community engagement. Making rounds. I call it the traveling evangelist model. It gives you an opportunity to message your values about quality, about safety, about service, and kindness. It is about building trust. Rounding in the hospital, engaging your employees, your physicians, and their patients is really not rocket science. I know a CEO of a 12-bed hospital. You know what his preferred method of communication with his employees is? Email. And he doesn't really like to get out and make rounds either. People say that he has a pathway from his office to the cafeteria, his office to the bathroom. And he keeps the blinds down on his office so that if any civilians are wandering around the hospital, they won't know he's in the office. They call him the Phantom. And that's really a shame because he was a really bright guy. Another CEO I know is extraordinary community engagement. He's bringing in new business. He's working with local companies to cut deals, to work with their insurance providers. He's recruiting new doctors. He's been a boon to the hospital's bottom line. But the employees who like the guy and would like to really get to know him better and have interactions with him, they never see him. They always are disappointed because they don't have that relationship. Engagement with your employees, your doctors, and your community, it's as important a function as any that an executive has. It's an essential priority. Now, if you think engagement, particularly employee rounding and physician engagement, is somebody else's job, then you know it might be time for you to rethink your career choice because communication is integral to effective leadership. Having 7 out of 10 of your employees, and that's the national average, disengaged from full commitment is a bad business policy. It's bad for safety, and it's bad for our patients. One CEO of a community hospital I know said, you know, we know everybody in town. I know all the employees. I don't need to make rounds. And I said, well, actually you do. The people in your community are looking for a reason to be proud of this hospital. They are looking for a reason to think that they've got one of the best community hospitals in the state. And so every day you need to be out there reminding people of that important message. They are looking for a reason, and you got to keep giving them one. We have a quote of the day every day, and I want to share with you today's offering. To be a successful leader, you must have a strong sense of vision, purpose, and self-confidence. Effective and successful leaders must balance that internal drive, their ego, with the realization that if you want to lead the orchestra, you must be prepared to turn your back on the audience. That is to say, there are times every week when you must turn around and focus on your team, because as a strong team with great joint vision in values and about importance of safety and quality and the important role the hospital plays in the community, working together, you can give your community that reason to believe. It's all about building trust. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll check in with my blog on Tuesday, our podcast on Thursday, and I'll talk to you next Saturday.